Here to help make our phone cases functional and, of course, fashionable is Orly, because if you're here, something fashionable is happening.
I appreciate that.
That's the truth.
I gotta tell you,
Yep.
I want to be best friends with these little guys.
They're very...
Can we talk about the cuteness?
I can't even stand
Look
it.
at his little bushy eyebrows.
I can't believe you made those. Look at that. That's incredible.
You know where I got these eyebrows?
Well, I didn't know if you were going to go there or not.
Do you remember when you shaved off your eyebrows?
Really, Orly?
I saved them.
That is not even fair, but possibly true. I don't know.
What I'll tell you is that this is fun, and you look at it and you're like, this is so playful and so cute, but what's crazy is that really high-end luxury brands are making these, and they are insanely expensive. They're using, of course, you know, like real fur. I mean, it's nuts. We're having some fun with faux fur and different materials, but the design of this is like on trend in like a big fancy schmancy fashion way. So I think it's really fun that we can customize them to like our taste and our personality for a fraction of the cost.
I'm telling you right now, Vanessa and Layla are going to absolutely love these.
Oh my God, I hope so.
They will. I mean, they're going to go crazy. Okay, so we got to start with just a plain phone case. That's the first thing we do, right?
Yeah. So I would recommend either your simple phone case or one of these. That's the phone holder. These are really fun, and this is really functional. A lot of people have these. It's a simple crossbody way of carrying your phone.
Can a dude wear one of those things if it's like manly?
No.
Silence.
No. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to do you a favor and say don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay. I was just kidding. I don't want one of those. What are you talking about, Orly? This is for Vanessa and Layla. Here we go.
So yeah, of course, you need to start with the phone case. And now we're going to go on to this one right here to start off with, which you can see is a painted version. Aside from the rhinestones that I have, this is flat and painted. So if you wanted to do this, you would take either cardstock or like these foam sheets, which is what pretty much everything else is made out of, and use it as a guide.
Okay.
Now, right off the bat, right here, you can see we created a template for each thing, each little face and the features that I use so that you can print this out at home. You don't necessarily have to be artistic enough to do
that's super helpful because you want to get the scale right. You want to get the kind of shapes. The shapes are so important.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you would do is, I'm just going to show you the layout and then I'm going to trace it on the table, is you would put your eye, your first eye on here and trace it with a paint pen directly on.
Yep.
So the way that you would do it is take your paint pen.
As if this was on the case.
Imagine this is on the case, and you would just outline it. And once it was outlined, you would then go with your white paint pen and fill in that whole space.
Got it.
Okay, so that's if you're doing the painted one.
Okay.
And that's flat.
You could add something to it to make it a little bit more 3D too,
little crystals for the eyes, totally.
But you have also a full 3D version.
Yeah, and Cameron, I would love if you would sort of like, this is our condiment bars, like our taco bar of accoutrements.
Yeah.
And let's design our phone case.
I was sort of hoping you would ask.
Yeah,
because,
so why don't you start with whichever one you want, and I'm gonna show you guys how to create these eyes right here. So the way that I did that is I took a silver circle, a larger silver circle, and a smaller purple circle, and I'm gonna layer the two on top of each other. So if you can see there, I'm gonna layer it closer towards the bottom. So I'm not centering the purple in the middle, I'm lowering it on the bottom. And then I would put my rhinestone, again, on the bottom as well. And you'll glue all these pieces together. And you can take a little fur trim, and if you look on the back, you can see that it's angled.
Aha, it wasn't my eyebrows.
It wasn't your eyebrows. I curved it, and you'll glue that on. And I'm gonna put that together on here, but I just want you to see the different eyes that you
looks
can
pretty
create.
fun.
It's really fun.
And I want to say, I just want to point out something really quickly. It seems like the slightest little difference, I mean, there's so much personality in these faces,
100%.
right? So the slightest bit of difference can really kind of change the feeling of the face that
That's a really good point, because what happens is, like, let's go here. I'm going to show you this guy right here that I made. So I did these little eyelashes, and I took lips. And in the lips, I opened up a little, so the mouth looks like it's open, excuse me. What a fun thing you can do is I also cut out these little teeth, which look, if you put them in the back, it's almost like the little, like the Rolling Stones mouth. And you can angle it, you can angle your eyes on the outside and make them really wide. You can put them on the inside, close together. All the tweaks before you glue them down is really where all the personality comes out of the faces.
And that's what you recommend. You recommend kind of playing around with it, find the personality that you want.
Exactly.
Before you obviously glue it, because once you do that.
Like if we look at this one,
look how good that looks.
I could have the eyes straight, or I could turn them off to the side and they start to become like a googly-eyed. So really, have fun with it. Once you decide on your placement, then go and glue them down with a little bit of Fabri-Tac.
How did I do?
You did great.
I mean,
you did great.
Look at these two guys.
Look, And the little buckle on the phone acts as our nose, which is so cute. You can see we did that on this one here too. Now, this acts as like a little nose tassel, and they're so cute.
That adds to the personality, and you'd use just Fabri-Tac or Gem Tac depending on what you're gluing down.
Exactly. For the crystals, Gem Tac. For the rest of it, Fabri-Tac, especially for these because we're bonding fabric to fabric.
Orly, you've done it again.
They're so fun.
So cute. We're gonna start gluing here, everybody.